Hi guys, so I just got back from Swind-Con at the Meca. I'm still got the face paint for my Crow cosplay, but I thought I'd just do a little Spoils of War video. Not the greatest thing, but it's like my first convention, so it's, you know, appropriate. So I guess we'll start with the first thing that I picked up, and that was, well, the first thing I saw was this Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku. But then I looked over and saw Vegeta, and I was like, fuck you, Goku, I want Vegeta as Super Saiyan 3, because let's face it, this is the only time he's ever going to beat Super Saiyan 3. So I picked that up, and I was like, I would feel really bad if I didn't get both of those, so that's why I have those two. Still haven't taken them out the box yet. Then the next thing I picked up was this beautiful thing here. It's a, I'm guessing it's a notebook. It's like the front of the Hyrule Historia. Let me just try and get the right lighting. There you go. That's better. Got the whole pendant logos, and I didn't see this until after I bought it. This little Hylian shield here on the binder. But yeah, I'm really happy with that because I have like a little collection of notebooks. Then the next thing that I picked up was this framed Mega Man beaded sprite work thing, and I was really happy with that. I picked that up fairly cheaply, and I just got a little card here. So, yeah, it's that. Then there's the link thing here that I see in so many of these like Facebook pages where they move them around about have the like scared face, shocked face, and he's opening presents and things. So I picked that up just as an excuse to have another figure, because I'm really gonna start up like there's my gaming kind of nerdy side over there. Yeah. Then what I did after the convention was I went to a Holmes music store where they, at the back, they have a whole gigantic retro gaming thing, and basically a gold mine, because I picked up Super Metroid and this Super Nintendo just for £80, which is really good. So here is the first thing that I got at Holmes, Metal Gear 1 with the 2 discs, which is really cheap, and the manual here. The cases, obviously thin like CDs. I don't really have that much of a problem. I'm going to play the game anyway. I had this game before, but my brother took the one that we always played to his house, so I need to pick that up again, because I've got every other game, because I picked up Metal Gear 4 because he took that as well. I also picked up this here. I never actually owned this. I've only ever seen this in like videos and stuff. The Metal Gear Special Missions VR game disc, so that's really fun, and I'm really glad that I found that. Then there was Metroid 2 Return of Samus, with some paper kind of stuck on or torn off, if you can see that, but it's Metroid 2 Return of Samus. I don't know how the battery pack's going to work, or if it's going to save at all, but really glad I have that, because Metroid is one of my favourite series. And Super Mario World here, I also got that, so I'm very, very happy with that. And that is my Spoils of War. I'll go more into like the convention whenever I have the other time, but this is this little spoils video. Yeah, see you guys later. Hi guys, I'm going to have to make this a quick little thing. I recently went to the second Swind-Con, which is really awesome, and it was a 2-day event, lots of guests. I was planning on seeing one of them, but unfortunately I just didn't have the time. I was busy, but yeah, it was awesome. I will go into it, but I did prefer the other one, but for a number of reasons, but we'll go into that. So this is another Spoils of War haul video. First things first, I actually want to go to this one. This is the Skyrim logo pendant thing. The reason being, I don't actually like Skyrim. I've never played it, never bothered. But my friend Dan, he loves it. He was at the last Swind-Con. Problem being, though, he was going to go to this one, but due to work, he couldn't. So I grabbed him that just to say, hey, I got you a thing. So, this is a Devil May Cry 2 figure posing thing, because, you know, Devil May Cry 2 is obviously the greatest of the series. No. But yeah, here's Dante as quiet as he is in the game. It's a real shame, and there's a little stand there with, like, I don't know, things, devil stuff. But here is, like, 2 sets of things, swords anyway. I don't know what swords these are, because I haven't played that far into the game. 2 rebellions, different places where he can hold it, so that's pretty awesome. Shotgun, where you can add the blast radius, and a rocket launcher, which is pretty sweet. That's all the content in the box. Back you can see like the other figures you can get, and just different. This is the Dante B anyway, and yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm just gonna bring some attention to these. This guy was taking loads of pictures of the cosplayers there, and yeah, he took my picture. So if you look on the Facebook, his Facebook, see if you can find me. This was, I was looking here, I never got anything because I was low on money this time, but these guys were the ones that did my Mega Man bead thing that you've seen already, and here is my pop vinyl figure. You can't go wrong with this guy because, you know, it's Cell, perfect Cell. Anyway, I've been looking forward to finding a Cell. I never wanted him perfect or like the midway point, but perfect Cell was my like goal. I did see Super Saiyan Goku one, but I was just a little bit short on money. It was £15 for that one, for the Super Saiyan Goku, but I had £13 at that point. So this is the weekend pass wristband thing. So those are the small things. Now my 2 big prizes, which my parents are probably going to kill me for. I have the Hylian shield, and I'm so giddy about that. Sorry about that. My nan just tried to call me. So yeah, this is not made of metal, but it is. I can't remember right now. I'll probably post it like right here. There's a few issues with it, like the 2 Triforce pieces. They have little black dots, which I'm gonna have to repaint over. Same with like some of the designs here. Another issue with it, this was the cheapest one, 45, because there was 3 vendors selling this thing. That would be the phone. 1 second. Okay, we're back. But yeah, there is a major little problem because this was the cheapest one here because of the 3 vendors. I don't know if the person behind the store was forgot, or it just wasn't with it. I don't know. That's what you get for buying it cheaper, I guess. The back doesn't have a strap, but as you can see, there is one. That's just because I kind of customized it a bit. By the way, I had to repaint here because it's just kind of bled over, so a lot of repainting needs to be done, but I'm cool with that. Yeah, I kind of had to tie a knot around these things. I don't know what this fabric was before. It was just a thin piece of stretchy fabric. This part here was easy to do because there's a little slot here where it can just go in. That's really bad camera work, I'm sorry. And this is where the chain that you'd use to like hang it up. But here was a different story because I had to like lift it and rescrew it, so that was the fun. But the point is, you know, it works. Yeah, and I'm really chuffed with that one. And that is one of the two big prizes. It's the Hylian's Shield, so you have to know what comes with it. Well, the Master Sword. This is the same Master Sword that my friend Dan has, the same Dan who went last to the other one and wanted to go this time. This is really fun doing this with one hand, mind you. So the sword is awesome. It's not sharp at all, obviously, unless you want to like jab someone with the end, but you know, you can't do that because that's a really bad thing to do. The blade itself is a bit like muggy and kind of dirty, but you can still see the insignia of the Triforce there, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to give this blade a good clean, so I will be doing that soon. But that is about it for that haul. I didn't have much going there. I did buy a few things for my girlfriend, which I'll put some pictures here now for you. But other than that, it was a good event. Loads and loads of cosplayers. I will be going through it with my friend Dan. We're probably going to do a discussion on the two Swind-Con conventions that were here. Swind-Con conventions, that's a bit redundant. But there was two different ones. The one before, which I had a lot more stuff, I think. I don't know. Where I got the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku and Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta figures. That particular Swind-Con, for me, I enjoyed that one more. Not to say that this one was not absolutely amazing, because it was, but I will be going through it with a discussion video, which I might attach with this part. But yeah, that's about it. Thanks, guys. I hope to see you soon for another convention haul thing, assuming there's another one in Swindon soon. Okay, bye, guys.
Crichton here, Crichton 2X4B 523P, such a jerky little name. Anyway, I'm very sad to hear you couldn't come today. I think it just means that your boss is a smee. A smee.
Hey guys, it's the geniuses behind One Up Comms.
Hi, how's it going?
This is going to be like the little recap thing on the conventions. Dan wanted to go to the other one. He couldn't, which sucks, but I got him a gift, which you guys already know what that is.
Swindon Comic Con.
Woo! Swind-Con. Geniuses. But
Now you know where we live.
this is for Dan. It says to Dan, but it's on the wrong way around. But so let him see. It was only a small thing, but I hope you like it regardless.
Oh, fuck me. Look at that. A little Skyrim necklace.
Yeah, they already know.
Oh, shit. I've actually been looking for one of these for ages.
Well, now you have one.
Oh, thank you very much.
No problem. I'm glad I could help you.
Right, so what exciting shit did you see at the convention?
Well, there's a bunch of pictures that I put with the video, which we're going to rewatch. But we saw not an orc, but an Orokai on the second day from Lord of the Rings, which was really convenient because me and Meg had only just finished Return of the King that morning.
I still can't believe she has never seen Lord of the Rings.
I'm surprised it took me that long to finally get through that, but that's not the convention. The convention, I liked the one that we went to a little bit more because
One at the Meca.
the Meca, yeah, because I think the feeling it was more contained helped it a bit. And at a convention you need room to breathe, you do. But at Steam, it just felt like there was too much room to breathe, and there was just like moments where there was nothing to do with the convention. It was just a bit, okay.
I don't know, I didn't go to that one.
Yeah,
I went to
that's
the
what I'm
one at the
trying
Meca.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to sum.
That
this
was
one.
really cramped though.
It was cramped, but I enjoyed it a bit more because the stalls were better, I think.
I'd still choose MCM any day. That's a lot more fun.
Yeah, I still need to go to that.
Going to this year's.
Ugh, I can't because I
I'll
don't
be
have...
dressing up as Sans.
Yes, he will probably post pictures.
So I've got the perfect body type for him, short and stubby.
Yeah, my cosplays are... Well, I tried to do an Android 17, but that didn't work.
Yeah.
But the Crow's always safe for me, which I did on the Sunday and the one at the Meca. The one on the Saturday and the Sunday, which is the one at Steam, there was a few good things there. There was a lot of vendors. I got the Hylian Shield and the Zelda.
I saw that.
Yeah.
He got his own Master Sword.
Yeah, so now we can fight.
Yeah, because I've got
yeah.
my own one.
He's got the same one here. Yeah, yeah, that's his one.
See?
But I've got the shield.
Now we can sword fight.
Yeah, but I'll be safer against you because I have a
Yeah,
shield.
but I'm better at one-handed, so... Well, two-handed.
I'm good at both. Shush. Anyway, I didn't see a lot of game things. I only saw a lot of the figures.
Ooh.
The figures that were there, it was kind of bare bones, kind of... You really need to know what this thing is. For Dragon Ball, in terms of what, like, the main figures, that was... You know, when we looked at the figures in Mecha, there was a large variety.
There was actually a huge table of figures.
There was, like, Frieza, there was...
Oh, I want a Frieza figure.
I wanted Frieza.
Frieza's my favourite.
Yeah, there was Frieza, there was Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, there was Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, which I got those two. But there was
Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan.
I know, it's stupid. But there was loads of different varieties of stuff. But at this one, the only, like, Dragon Ball thing in particular was Yamcha. And no one wants Yamcha.
Probably because everyone already bought it.
Yeah.
And Yamcha was the only one left. Yeah. I bet there was a lot of One Piece.
There was a lot of One Piece, yeah. And there was a lot of Attack on Titan, but they were like 45, 70, yeah. The only thing I got... Well, I bought a few things for Meg while I was there, because she wanted... it was a Sonico figure. There was two really good reasons.
There are good figures.
Her eyes. But the other thing... one thing that I recommend that you do if you ever go to a convention, go around the stalls and just, like, scope. Because that is the best thing, and make a plan for, okay, I like that, I'm eyeing that up. And if there's two different things where...
I'm not good at that.
Yeah, if there's two different things where
like say I mentioned the shield, the Hylian shield. There was 3 stalls where that was being sold, and I found the cheapest one because I went around first. So go around, scout basically, and make a plan for yourself. But another thing that I recommend you do: make friends with the vendors that are behind the thing.
Oh yeah, just keep talking to them.
Yeah, talk to them and visit them multiple times, and just so you like iron up quite a lot. Because my girlfriend kept doing that with this the one who was selling all these figures, like the proper ones, not like the kind of crappy, ones, but like the super detailed ones, like the one you have there.
My Dark Magician girl.
Dark Magician girl.
Which you can tell I love.
Yeah, look at this.
I've got like 6 cards of her as well.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking weeb.
Anyway, make friends with the vendors, because my girlfriend Megan, she did that, and when kept talking to this guy, and when I finally bought like it was a £5 thing. I think it was from Haruhi Suzumiya, like the one who had the really long hair and the fangs. I can't remember her name. Whatever her name is. We'll probably post it right here above my face. Ding. Yeah, but he said, okay, which one out of these little 2 things do you like? They were only £3, and Meg pointed one out, and he threw that in for free because it was like it was the final day, and it was kind of close to finishing up. So if you make friends with the vendors, they might do that. So do that.
That reminds me when I went to Butlins and I spent over 50 quid on one game trying to get a soft toy on The Simpsons, and I got it because he felt sorry for me.
That works.
That's my only story I have to relate to that.
It works. It works. It really does. If you make them feel sorry for you, or like
just constantly beg,
or like you haggle them, like I had a sword, I could have fought for it, but no. For the one at Steam, there was a lot of cosplayers. There was a Baymax in like the battle armor.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah. I saw a lot of pictures of that.
Yeah, it was awesome. But one thing that the Mecha did better, there was a giant inflatable one, which is amazing.
Oh yeah,
that was great.
I have a few pictures of that.
Yeah.
Shown somewhere.
Oh, it's already been shown before.
There you go.
And with the amount of cosplayers there on the Saturday and the Sunday, they were in full force. There was this guy who dressed up both days. I can't remember what. I don't know where it's from, but I'll show it to you in a second. But I'll post it right here. But he was going around. It was absolutely amazing. I'm going to show you in a second. But they were all like in full force. Like one of the Orokai from Lord of the Rings. He looked absolutely legit. That's pretty cool. It was amazing. Cosplays for the Mecha were a bit less, but that's fine.
True, there were a lot of like. It sounds really weird. Like you can cosplay whoever you want, whoever you are, but English people, we don't cosplay well.
Well, we do, just not.
A very select group of people
there you go. Who have money.
I mean, I've seen a lot of cosplay, and a lot of it is a bit very like. Maybe it's just because it's our town, but.
Well,
like if it's a huge one like MCM, like sure everyone's gonna look awesome in cosplay, but if it's just a small town convention, it's like. Good, you're that guy, maybe. So I'm pretty sure I had a friend, and we both kept debating on what character that person was.
Yeah.
And it turned out we were both wrong, and it was someone completely different, and we were like,
that's happened to... Yeah, that's happened a lot. I will say one thing. When I was... For the Saturday and the Sunday, this was really weird. There was this little family going around. They were a bit odd. I'll just say that. And there was this kid who was... He came up to me when I was looking at one of the stores, and I was having a conversation with... I think it was the people who did, like... You've seen my beaded Mega Man thing where he's shooting?
Yes.
Yeah. She was talking to the woman behind there. And then this kid from this family came up to me, and he said, "Can I have your autograph?" I was like, "Okay, I'm not a celebrity though." And I said, "As me or the character I'm playing as, or cosplaying as?" And I just wrote Eric Draven because that's the Crow, and I just saw a bunch of little autographs. So he had just done this to all these people that was cosplaying or whatever. I don't know why. Maybe you can look it up later.
Someday, when you're famous, that'll mean something. Then.
It probably will, but I'm not Eric Draven. Anyway,
Oh, if you signed it as Eric Draven, then you're just kind of fucked then.
yeah. So, kid, if you ever find us,
An official forgery.
it's me. What was else was I gonna say? We were talking about cosplays, weren't we? Yes, I know what I was going to talk about. On the Saturday when we got there, because it started at 10, and where I am and where the convention was a bit far away, further than the last one. So we walked there after having some breakfast, and we got there, and I saw this amazing Alucard, which was with like the big guns, and I know his name, and I'll probably tell him about this, but my friend Rachel Sellins, and I think the guy who cosplayed as Alucard was called, this is Alucard from Helsing, by the way. I think his name is Luke. I hope so, otherwise I'm going to feel really bad.
I know the Rachel girl, but I don't know anyone else.
But they were there, and the pictures that you've seen, I had to kind of steal a few from there, because I just don't take pictures. I'm kind of in the mind of, like, oh wow, that's cool. Oh, wait,
No, I get what you mean.
yeah. But I did take a lot more on the Sunday, because it's like, okay, I need to take pictures, otherwise I'm going to feel bad for stealing pictures again, because I had to do that for the one at the Meca, but that was because...
I took a lot of great ones, just saying.
Yeah, I stole from you as well. But the reason why I had to for that was because my phone was dying and I couldn't use the camera, which sucks. But I did take like 3. So, when I entered, there was an Alucard, someone, Rachel was, I think it was Raditz, I can't remember, or a Dragon Ball character.
It could have been Goku's mum.
That's quite possible. But there was also another cosplayer.
There's a lot of Dragon Ball cosplayers.
The young Psycho Mantis from Metal Gear 5.
That's pretty cool.
I saw that, I was like, I didn't bother to like go up and ask for a picture. I felt so stupid. I was like hoping that they would do the same the next day, but they must have gone for the one day because I didn't see him. And I was just like, I feel so much regret for that.
Yeah, that's what happened to me when I took my first convention. I was always really scared to ask people stuff because I was like, oh, I don't want to bother them.
Yeah.
But then I saw a guy in like full Daedric armor from Skyrim, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh, he looks really cool. Oh, but never mind. But then, like, literally at the Mecha one, I took pictures of everyone.
Yeah, because when you're at a convention, you feel, if you're a nervous person in general because you're nerdy or you like certain things that not everyone else likes, because anime, it's talked about a lot, but if you were to talk about it to someone who has no idea what an anime is, or like say...
Let's say a Marvel fan.
I'm a Marvel fan, but I like anime. But someone who has no idea what this gloriousness is, they would kind of... You'd be nervous, yeah. You would be nervous about it. But when you're at a convention, everyone's equally nerdy and equally, like, you love each other because of how nerdy and safe you are. I've never been at a convention where people are angry or having a fight, and it's...
Unless it's for show.
Unless it's for show, yeah. Like, I put together a show where they fight and
I've seen a sword fight between 2 links. It was really cool.
I've seen a sword fight where, like, one of those cosplay competition things where, you know, Metal Gear Rising,
Yes.
Raiden, they have someone dressed as Monsoon, and, like, it's amazing because at the end, like, he gets behind this wall thing and, like, there's a statue of Monsoon backed against the wall, and Raiden does all that slashy shit, and then he turns around and then, like, because it's, like, not actually him, it all falls down, like, as if it has been cut in half.
That's
I
cool.
love it. I have to show it later. But... And that is a dog. Hello.
My dog walked in. Come here,
Yeah,
Sam.
there he is. That's Sam. Hello.
Do you want to explain to people about conventions?
Yeah,
You're right.
yes. You're on camera.
That way.
Yeah, good.
Bye, dog.
Bye, dog. Anyway, about the reason...
Best dogs.
I think the main reason why I preferred the one at the Meca was because vendors were good, because, well, not to say that the ones at Swind-Con were bad, but the variety was a lot better, and either it was my fault for not turning up as early to the other one, and things were just gone because I wasn't there early enough.
That's true. We saw a lot of cool stuff that you probably would have liked, and then it all started to go.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's probably my fault, but Mecha still had quite a lot of stuff that I loved, because I got the Legend of Zelda notebook thing, which had the Hylian shield as a strap, which was really cool, and a bunch of other stuff, and it was still, I think either if it's my fault for not turning up as early for the Swindon one, that's just because of distance and not being able to get there as well, and that's probably just my own fault, but there's still a bunch of little reasons. Not to say that the Swindon was bad, but I still think that you would agree with me that one of the Mecha was better, but
I don't know, because
you never went, yeah. But still,
the thing about me with conventions was the only thing I wanted to see. I didn't give a shit about anything else. It was the cast of Red Dwarf.
There it is.
And you got me a video
Mhm.
of fucking, I forgot his name, because I only remember Norman Lovett for some reason.
Yeah.
I got fucking Crichton to tell me that my boss is a smee.
Yeah, it was
And I
great.
was like, I literally just finished work, and I opened up that video, and I was laughing for about half an hour, and I showed my boss, and she laughed for about half an hour, and then she apologised.
I'm glad that she was happy about that.
Oh yeah, she watches Red Dwarf as well.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, I miss Rimmer.
Yeah, when I was there, me and Meg were just kind of thinking about it. We were just like wondering, okay, I want to get something. Me personally, I want to get some more than just the sword and the shield. But we were stood where like the crafts of Red Dwarf were. So, and I knew Crichton is your favourite, and I know that for a fact. So I got into a little conversation with him. I said, I didn't want to seem like an asshole for not watching the show, but because I kind of want to.
Yeah.
Because of like the clip you showed me with. Hold on, wait. Let me get into that. I went up.
Curious what clip now?
Yeah, you'll know. I went up to him, and I said, I don't watch Red Dwarf. I want to, because my friend showed me a clip with Betty and Velma where they're talking about that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he remembered that. And I said, Crichton is his favourite, and he absolutely loves Red Dwarf. So I explained that he sadly could not come today because work held him back, or whatever, and he was like, I see. I said, would it be okay if I could get a video message? And he was like, yeah. In the video, which you've seen and you've obviously seen,
A lot of times.
at the beginning, he does say your name, but it cuts out at the start for some reason. I was like, damn, Dan. But he did say your name. He asked me like, oh, what's his name? Dan. Okay. And then he just pulled that out, and it was brilliant.
Went into character.
Yeah, like I don't even watch the show.
The fact that's exactly how he spoke as well. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, Crichton.
Yeah. The fact that I don't watch the show, but I was still laughing anyway, shows that that's a very good sign. And he told me that we've actually they've recorded 3 new series, so tell you that, so you'll be happy. And then Meg got into a conversation about like the mask mold and shit, and then
Apparently it was really hot in there.
oh, you can imagine it's great rubber. But what's the other thing? She was asking about what other things he's done, and he's the narrator or something. I can't remember what, but Meg knew because she watches it all the time, and she started freaking out about it. I was like, oh, wait, that's you? And I was just like, yeah, that's great. Because, yeah, but there was one person I wanted to see at the Swind-Con, was John Chalice. He's the guy who plays Boise in Only Fools and Horses.
Oh.
Yeah. He's actually really posh, but the thing is, I walked past him because we went up to the balcony where they were. I walked past him. I was like, I don't want to bother him right now. I'll come at a later time, or the day after. Then I was just so caught up with things on the Sunday that I missed out on the thing, because I was hoping to get a video message from him for my dad and granddad because they love Only Fools and Horses, but I just couldn't. Not mainly because of that, But I was getting a video message for you, so that's good.
Oh, I see. I feel like a dick now because
No.
whenever I say stuff like that, I'm always like, literally, I would ask anyone at any point, no matter how annoyed they look. I'd be like, even if they're a dick to me, I'm like, all right, I understand. But I'd be like,
No.
can I, just in case?
Yeah, no, it's just, you're not a dick for it. It's just, I was focused on like wanting to get something, so what I ended up getting, like the first thing on the Sunday was getting you this because I didn't want to like run out of my funds first. So I got you that. Then I saw a keyblade. I was like, ooh. There was 2 keyblades. The one where I got the shield, there was the proper metal.
I get the metal one.
Yeah, that was 75, and I was not prepared to use all my money straight away.
I would.
I know. But, so I got the Hylian shield and the Master Sword then. The Master Sword was 25, the shield was 45. So that's not bad. Then I got paid for working on the door of an MMA event that my brother runs, which is awesome. I'll link that. And I got paid for that, so I had a little bit more funds. So I got a Perfect Cell pop vinyl, because that's like the only one I care for other than the Crow, which Meg already got for me.
Vinyl.
Yeah. So that was good. It was actually in the figure section, the little figure. It was hidden behind a little box, or like the really tiny cube ones where they're all stacked. They were at the Meca. It was in like one of those boxes where, similar to that, where it would just be in a diagonal, and you'd see it, and then you'd see like the design, and then you'd take it out. Yeah. Behind that, there was this box, and I saw the logo for Devil May Cry. I was like, okay, I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna get it because it's the only thing.
Was it a Play Arts figure?
Yes, I think it was.
It's like my Master Chief, like literally, like they're like the most
Oh no, it was
opposable things you could ever make.
Yeah, like that one's a lot bigger. But
like that one in my right, and like literally you could put them in any pose. That's a Play Arts figure.
Yeah, I'll show you, but I've got him posed now. But I got him because Devil May Cry was like the only thing that I recognised other than Yamcha and One Piece. I know, but I don't watch, so I was like, I'm not gonna spend something I'm not gonna watch or anything, you know. So I got Dante there. What else did I get? I can't remember right now because I'm trying. I know you know, but Dan doesn't know, so we're just gonna like back and forth it. But it was one hell of a pain trying to like customize him because you can take off one of his arms and then put like the thing where he's holding the shotgun, and then you can add the blast radius.
Yeah.
Took forever to get his arm off, and then put the thing, try and get it back on.
It's the thing of you got to be careful you don't break it.
Yeah. That's what I was being really wary of. So I get his arm off, put the other arm which has the shotgun on, realised that wait a minute, his hand's a bit weird. Turns out I put his arm on the wrong arm, so I had to switch the arms again.
Like that.
Yeah, basically, and he was holding it like that. So his right hand was his left hand.
It could be cool though. It could be in like an awesome pose.
Yeah, but no, it was just weird. It was like right hand on the left arm. It's just that don't work. So I had to swap it, and then I had to try and like jab his foot into that little circle stand thing.
I hate doing that because you can snap those little stands easy.
No, it's not the stands. It was his feet. Like I felt it go. I was like, oh no, what's that? Turns out his foot goes like that as well. So I was like, okay, that really scared me. So I need to be careful that I don't go too far and in fact break it.
That's why as soon as I got him in like one pose, I'm like, all right, then he's never moving again.
Yes, but I stuck his rebellion sword on his back because they can suddenly do that without a holster or anything. So it got his rebellion sword on the back, him holding a shotgun with a blast radius, and him standing and shooting Link basically. Because I got the one at the Meca, but that basically sums up the two conventions and like the discussion, really. So I'm gonna take this video and put it on the end of like the highlights and stuff. So
and there was a cosplay party at the Mecha one, and Crichton won.
yes, there was. Yeah.
and there were 2 people dressed like Ruby, which was like awesome. There was Blake and Ruby.
Yeah, there was one of those at Swind-Con as well. So next time I'm going to ask that Psycho Mantis for a picture, if I can remember it.
You never know. Every year people change up, so...
Fingers crossed that another convention comes soon.
Did you ever see the picture of the guy that was dressed up like a polygonal snake from Metal Gear Solid 1? Like, he was like full polygon.
Yes, I've seen that.
It's so cool.
I want that badly. It's just like Metal Gear 4 where you get the Oxo camo and face mask and you can become Metal Gear 1 Snake.
I like being Otacon. You can just like fuck shit up as Otacon.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Or the
So why would you have that mask?
Or the Colonel.
I didn't get that mask.
Well, you just had to become the Mark III and bash into everyone, which is funny.
Because I got Otacon, Raiden, I got the beauties.
Yeah, that's easy. But I never got the big boss one. I got the Altair costume, which is fun. But
I didn't know
anyway,
you could get that either.
yes, and in Assassin's Creed 2, if you climb up a certain section where you're not meant to, you're meant to come around the other side, and there's a cutscene where you have a chat with Leonardo da Vinci. But if you climb around from the other side, because it's a little bit hidden, you come across a cardboard box, which, if you know anything about Metal Gear, is the best thing in your... You have to love the box, become the box, be one with it. So when you come around, and then you look where the cardboard box was, it's not there anymore, so people say that Leonardo da Vinci was hiding inside the cardboard box, which I love. But anyway, that sums up everything. We will see you next time.
Also, quick shout out, Ninja Sex Party. Signed copy. Just saying. Bye!
I met Crichton, you didn't.